नहमदुहु नसल्ली अला रसूलिल करीम अम्मा बाद फ़ाऊज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम. Dear audience, students, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Dr.Naushad Khan, belong to Institute of Development Studies, the University of Agriculture, Peshawar. I have been retired as an assistant professor from Agriculture University, Peshawar Institute of Development Studies. I have published 180 papers in national and international journal. Nowadays, I am the chief editor of the National Journal of Life and Health Sciences, and the managing director is Anis Muhammad. This journal has great role in the development of the world. There are the two things you have mentioned in this journal. The first is the life and the second is the health sciences. You already know what mean life and what health sciences. The scientific study about health is called health sciences. There you will study the heart, you will study the respiratory system, you will study the digestive system, and you also know what mean life. The person, when he is living, so they have some life. There are so many factors which link with life as well as with the health. Some factors are good and some are bad. So they affect the life and health of the human being. So for this purpose, we have initiated a journal. The name is National Journal of Life and Health Sciences. So this journal link with agriculture field as well as with animal field, botany and medical field. So there are problems of the health, and so the researcher conduct research on these and they publish some paper in different journal of the world. But here we have initiated to the journal. There the student will publish such type paper in the journal which belong to life and health sciences. This journal play great role in the development of a country because so many problems facing to health and life of human being. So through this journal, different researchers, scientists of the world, conduct the research and solve the problem which link with the life and health of the human being. So according to my view, there in this world, everything linked with the human health. For example, if you go to field, you observe anything, If you have observed the plant, so they through photosynthesis prepare the food and they also generate the oxygen, and the oxygen is used by human being for respiration. On the other side, if you see to soil, so the soil also have a role for the growth of the crops and plants, and the plants and crop produce some yield which are eaten by human being, and they affect the health of the human being. For this purpose, there is nothing in this world which not linked with the human being health. There are the environment, there are different gases which link with the human health, and they affect the human health positively or negatively. For example, if there is pollution in the environment, so they will affect the human health badly. So you have knowledge and about these factors which affect the health of the human being. So this journal is a that type journal which link with the life and health sciences of the human being. There you will do the review and you will study some short cases of the human health. Any problem facing to human health, we are study and we implement some projects, and through this way the student publish the paper. So National Journal of Life and Health Sciences also publish the paper. They have this journal has editorial team. An editorial team, the chief editor, the managing director, and the assistant editor, they all are working, and there are reviewer. When some student send the paper to the journal, so first these are reviewed by reviewer. This is called peer review. And when this paper reviewed by these experts, so then the paper published in the journal. Because reviewer are thinking about the situation, either the research they have done are correct or wrong. If the research is incorrect and we publish in the journal, automatically these paper will be read by some doctor as well as by human health expert, and they will apply for the problem of human health. So it will not play a role for its control. Because of this, your research will create great problem for the whole world. So there are medical field, there are nutritional side, there are plant, and there are environment. So these all things link with the human health. Something increasing or decreasing, they create the problem or they increase the beneficiary of the human being. So, therefore, I request to all students of the world to publish paper in this journal. This journal have published 3 volumes, first, second, third. In first volume, there are 2 issues. In second volume, there are 2 issues. And third volume, there will be 2 issues. So, in these issues, some doctors and experts have published the paper, and they have also adjusted with the DOI. If you want to download the paper, so through DOI, you will very easily download the paper from the journal. So, many people in this world work for the solution of health problem, and they are called doctor. But there are other things also linked with the human health. It may be agriculture activity as well as other activity which affect the health of the human. For example, if the entomologist spray on the field for controlling the insect, but these sprays go to fruit, and when the people of the world eat anywhere in the world, they affect the human health and create the cancer. So, the cropping sector or agriculture sector must be linked with the medical sector, because they depend on one another. If you produce good food, safe food, through this way, the human health will be good. But if the agriculturist not produce good food, safe food, it will affect the human health, and then the doctor will not solve the problem of that person. So, it is my request to all world community. If you eat something, it will affect your health positively or negatively. If you prepare the food in a good way and you eat it, through this way what happened? You will give benefit to the human health. But if you use different fertilizer, and when they produce the fruit and the human eat these fruits, so they will create problem for the health. There will be disease of the cancer as well as AIDS, and other thing will be created. So there are viruses. They also affect the human health. In 2019, Corona was initiated in Wuhan, and they have killed so many people of the world. They transfer to other country of the world, and they have killed so many people. So, there are some technique, methodology which are used. For example, quarantine. Quarantine play a great role for control of disease. Through quarantine, we not send the virus or other disease to other country of the world. If someone want